The drugstore belonged to the Roberts. Doc Roberts, who owned it, and his brother, both pharmacists, and Doc Roberts and his wife lived out on Church Street. But it was a wonderful drugstore, and I can still remember walking in that drugstore, the way it smelled. It's always had a crisp, fresh smell to it. It had tile floors, which as I recall were black and white. On the left-hand side was a huge counter where you could go and order Coca-Cola or an ice cream cone. And they had various snacks and packages of peanuts and things like that. On the right-hand side, they had huge number of magazine racks. They sold lots of magazines. And so sometimes and they had some little ice cream tables and chairs over on the right-hand side. And so when we were in high school, we used to walk up through there and go into the Weaverville Drugstore and get a cherry Coke. As I recall, they were either 5 cents or 10 cents. And then we'd go over to the right and sit down and drink our Coke. And if Mr. Doc Roberts wasn't watching, we'd sneak one of his magazines and look through it while we were sipping our Coke. If he caught us looking at our magazines, looking at his magazines, he would suggest that we buy it or put it back. But that was a big social event in their lives, because all of us that walked home from school always stopped at the Weaverville Drugstore on the way home.